Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you 8 latest defense updates. Number 1, proposal to bring AMCA engine development under PMO gains. The IAF has thrown its weight behind a proposal to bring the engine development for the advanced medium combat aircraft under the direct oversight of the Prime Minister's office, according to the latest information provided. This move is seen as a critical step to ensure stringent monitoring and timely execution of the ambitious 110 kN thrust engine program, which is pivotal for the AMCA to enter production by 2035. With 4 partner countries presenting individual offers detailing intellectual property rights, technology transfer levels, and work share percentages, the program is at a crucial juncture, necessitating high-level oversight to navigate its complexities and meet strategic deadlines. Next, production capacity to meet surging global demand for fuses. Sandeep Metal Craft Private Limited, widely regarded as India's largest manufacturer of fuses, has announced a significant expansion of its production capabilities, doubling its output to meet an unprecedented surge in export orders. The company, headquartered in Nagpur, Maharashtra, has seen a sharp rise in demand for its advanced fuse system, particularly for mortars and 155 mm artillery shells from key international markets including Europe, the United States, Italy, Germany, and Brazil, with orders now numbering in the hundreds of thousands. SMPL is cementing its position as a global leader in precision ammunition component. Next, Agni IP with advanced anti-ship ballistic missile capabilities. In a significant revelation, Avinash Chandra, former chief of the Defense Research and Development Organization, has confirmed to Bharat Shakti Defense Portal that India's Agni IP missile is capable of striking moving targets such as warships, including aircraft carriers, drawing comparisons to China's DF-21D, often touted as the world's first anti-ship ballistic missile. The Agni IP marks a major leap in India's missile technology, with a range of 1,000 to 2,000 km and being the lightest ballistic missile is the Agni series. The Agni IP positions India as a formidable player in maritime defense and strategic deterrence. Next, DG Propulsion aims for over 90% indigenous content in DG J40 turbojet engine. In a significant step towards self-reliance in India's defense and aerospace sector, DG Propulsion, a Delhi-based startup, is pursuing the boundaries of indigenous manufacturing with its DG J40 compact turbojet engine. Chirag Gupta, co-founder of DG Propulsion, recently announced the company's ambitious plan to increase the indigenous content of the DG J40 engine from its current 30 to 35% to over 90% within the next few years. This initiative has received a boost from a grant provided by the Ministry of Defense aimed at reducing reliance on foreign vendors and fostering a robust domestic supply chain for critical defense technologies. Next, there is no kill switch F-35 rumor debunked by LM. The swirling rumors of a so-called kill switch in the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II have finally been put to rest. After weeks of speculation across defense circles and social media, the Pentagon issued a formal statement debunking the notion that it possesses the ability to remotely disable the advanced stealth fighter jet. The clarification comes as a relief to F-35 operators worldwide, dispelling fears that the United States could unilaterally neutralize the aircraft in the hands of its allies. However, despite this reassurance, should India tread carefully before considering the F-35 as a potential addition to its air force, given a host of strategic, operational and sovereignty-related concerns? Please comment. The kill switch rumor gained traction amid concerns over the F-35's complex software and its reliance on a centralized logistics systems known as the Autonomic Logistic Information System, in short we say ALIS. Critics speculated that this system, which tracks the jet's health and maintenance needs, could theoretically allow the US to disable the aircraft remotely, a capability that could undermine the autonomy of partner nations. Next, high altitude trials of indigenous Hitman system completed. Global Technologies, an innovative Ahmedabad-based defense startup, has achieved a significant milestone with the successful completion of high-altitude trials for its indigenous Gridbots Hitman system. The trials, conducted at a firing range under the no-cost, no-commitment framework, showcase the system's advanced capabilities, positioning it as a game-changer in modern battlefield technology. Designed with cutting-edge autonomy, the Hitman system promises to enhance operational efficiency and precision for military forces. The Gridbots Hitman is equipped with level 5 autonomy for outdoor operations, enabling it to function independently in complex environments. At the heart of the system is the AWS Katana, an autonomous weapon station featuring a 360-degree pan and a 70-degree tilt. This configuration provides unparalleled flexibility, allowing real-time tracking and engagement of both stationary and moving targets. Next, IDEX CIBET Roundtable Conference. Hyderabad, a burgeoning hub for innovation and technology, played host to the IDEX CIBET Roundtable Conference on March 17th, marking a significant step in strengthening defense collaboration between India and Israel. The Israeli delegation, led by Shlomo Eitan Levi, Director of Asia and Pacific at CIBAT, engaged with India's Innovation for Defense Excellence, that is IDEX team, in discussion aimed at exploring future partnership and enhancing bilateral defense engagements. The conference underscored the growing synergy between the two nations, both renowned for their advancement in defense technology and innovation. Next, Mega ATGS artillery deal. In a major milestone for India's defense modernization and self-reliance goals, the Cabinet Committee on Security has cleared a long-awaited 7,000 crore deal for the procurement of 307 advanced towed artillery gun system. The ultra-modern 155 mm 52 caliber guns, developed indigenously by the Defense Research and Development Organization, are set to significantly bolster the Indian Army's long-range artillery firework. The contract distribution official said saw Bharat Forge, which emerged as the lowest bidder, receiving 60% of the deal, while Tata Advanced System receiving the remaining 40%. Thank you.